Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scene 4, Darkness and Dublin, the Changeling venue, as we are joined with Rides the Lightning, Bambi, Willa, Fragrar, and Bells, walking to that now legendary strip club. Because, well, Bambi is back and there is a celebration to be had. As Rides, like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, opens the doors dramatically from both sides, adjusting his belt buckle as he's walking in. An angry man who stares at him quite incoherently, lectures them a bit about, like, what are you doing bringing all these people? I don't know who these people are, that type of thing, and he gets shoved out of the way. And you're immediately all given drinks by a man Rides only refers to as his cousin Steve. That's in the side chat what Steve looks like.
God damn
Hi,
it.
Steve.
That fucking expression, I can't.
It looks exactly like that. Steve, even when you say hello to Steve, he goes hello and then disappears.
I like Steve.
Gosh, listen, let's have a good old toast to the return of Bambi.
Yeah.
Nice to see you back.
Time sure does fly by.
And yeah, Bambi will be all kinds of chipper. And for the sake of note, while it's not technically visible, has a shiny new circlet on her head with like a good 3 gemstones in it. And probably, I assume, her reflection has the sash. Just because that is how you do. Now that she's gotten home and settled and comfortable and had a chance to talk to a couple people, yeah, she's gonna tentatively start wearing it. But yeah, she will totally lift a glass and smile.
Huzzah! Plunk.
Oh yeah.
How's that?
There's swigging. Such swigging. Oh god, Steve. Ooh.
So what does this mean for you now? And what house are you part of now?
She like glances down even though the thing, isn't kind of materially there. Moirin said that she couldn't have a commoner wearing her work and offered me a knighthood.
Dougal?
To which house?
I mean, it's to her, so...
You're joining House Dougal.
No, I mean, she would have joined Fiona, but... As far as her liege lord, it's Dougal. Like, that is the chain. But no, it probably has Fiona. I don't know whether you wear your liege's house or your own house. I don't know what the fuck. I'm still learning out of character.
I know they changed the rules around, so...
I'm not sure which you wear. I assume she is wearing, like, Moirin's stuff because that is who knighted her, but it is very possible that there is a Fiona symbol on there as well. I don't know how it works.
That's legit.
Oh no, I am not. I don't think Dougal and I would be a very good fit.
I mean, you would definitely help with inspiration, but that would only be one-sided.
Blink. There's a mild shrug. In the end, I made sure that she knew that I didn't know what was expected of a knight, that I'm not a fighter, that there was a possibility that I could shame her with my behavior because I'm not going to change the way I act for this. But she didn't seem to mind, so...
Well, if she, whoever this individual is, chose you for who you are, then you told her that up front. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's kind of a sheepish shrug.
There's a not so sheepish shrug from Fraugar. As he kind of does not give a damn about this shit.
Yeah, Rydes just grumbly takes a drink. He has opinions on this shit as well.
Sips. Belle's just finished having a talk with Rides not too long ago about this.
Hmm.
So many awkward glances. And probably at least
Well-
once, like, a reach out to touch Rides' arm to make sure he's not too annoyed with her. See if he pulls it away.
He just takes a drink, doesn't really say much.
Well,
So what are they
glad that you're back.
responsible?
Thank you, Bells. And I don't know. But she came back with me, so I assume she intends to make it very clear. Once she,
Which is here?
well,
What?
blink, like, quick dodge, like, oh, bzz, bzz, huh. The flail dodge, it is not graceful. It's just like,
well,
oh, God.
cleans the alcohol that's been spit on her.
Oh, sorry.
dear.
Sorry.
So she's
It's fine.
visiting? Coming back? Will be here regularly with her fucked up bedlam self?
There's kind of a brow scrunch. She
What's
had to
Bedlam?
You go crazy.
Yeah, if you spend too much time in that place, you go fucking nuts.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind.
Balance is very important. But yes, she did come back, at least for a little while. She wanted to see the state of things since she's been gone so long, and there's something she needs to do before she can go back.
Well,
mean-
fair enough, I guess.
I at least just want to hang out with the automaton whose name I completely forgot.
A helpless shrug. Ooh, background
You
music.
remember?
So who is this person?
Strip club, what you expect?
So who is this person who knighted you?
Oh, her name is Myron. She's from House Dougal. A kind of scrunches. I'm trying to remember, wasn't she a baroness? Insert title here. Because I got like 1.5 whole scenes with her. She has been very long removed. You'll recognize her readily. She has one eye and one arm. But she's been very long removed from here. Been much, much deeper beyond for a very long time. Very long time. What was your sass? I missed it.
Oh no. Belle's little like stage whisper. Fucking nuts.
She seemed fine while I was there. If anything, she was just uncannily calm.
That's even more worrisome. Have you not heard of like those people who live in the States? They're all nice and dandy, they pay their taxes on time. Oh, look at them, they're so nice. It's Jim from accounting. But secretly, Jim has like a warehouse full of like dead people that he serves to the neighborhood barbecue. Sane people are creepy. Quiet people more so.
I mean, she is a member of House Dougal, and is she in the far, far dreaming? I didn't
Well,
expect much.
Nuts. Well, were you at least unharmed? Which is the real question. Mentally, physically,
Well, she was
emotionally?
surprisingly considerate, considering that I know that she had certain difficulties understanding my emotional state, the things that would or wouldn't upset me. But no, she was very nice. She was kind and a good host.
That's good. Got to know the hospitality roll stick.
There's a nod.
Right, takes another drink.
She looks between the two giant men who are both annoyed because, god damn it.
He just stands up to go get more rounds, essentially, not really saying much.
Well, how much have you talked to this individual? Maybe you might, if that's a concern that, maybe they're putting on airs, maybe it might be an idea to ask some questions.
I was with her for a
Continue
month.
drinking.
That, like, from Willow's perspective, she's been gone something along the tune of a week.
Time is different in the dreaming, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Very. You also volunteered, so that could also say something of you being a genial person generally.
In the end, she, like I said, was very steady and was very quiet until we started talking while she was working. But she's the person. She has suffered things. She has made mistakes. She is doing a duty out there. It's kind of, it's her brow bit, a bit of an odd one, I guess. Not the role you would normally expect a she to play as a noble, but she still does us a service. She still keeps us safe with what she's doing. Just because we don't know that she is doing it does not make it any less a deed that affects us in our lives.
I mean, I completely understand that. I just... Does she have their ways?
Does she what?
They work in mysterious ways, don't they?
Does she have their ways? Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Blink.
Sips.
Well, it's of no concern now.
Fragrar gets just the tiniest squint, like, I see you.
Yes.
Well, this is of no concern now. You're back, and we are here to celebrate it. For the bravery of one little satyr might have saved a whole lot of lives. How about that?
Yeah.
Huh? Huh? And he
More
kind
than
of just
worth it.
not so much gets in her face, but kind of like lowers himself, so he's like face to face with her. Huh?
She's trying not to grin. She's failing.
Here you go. Bells will like slide a couple of fingers worth of like liquor over to Bambi. Here you go. Courage for you. Late, but you got it.
That faked it hard, but she swigs. really, really
You did
hard.
well. You did it. It's all good. We're happy to see you.
Back. And be home. Be around people I know. And if Fragrar is still bent down or whatever, she'll reach over and give him a pat on the cheek because he's ridiculous and she can't help it. What are you doing?
It's just like, oh.
So how'd you end up getting stuck in the dreaming for a month anyway? I was out of the loop. You okay, Fragra?
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
you go to the restroom, Fragar. It's over there. Yeah. Liquor? Pour some for everybody. Pour some more for hey. Frides is being quiet for once. That's unnatural. Pours more for him.
It's because he went to the bar. He escaped like a champ.
He comes back, with
He
like
comes
a
back
big
to more
tray of
liquor.
stuff and just tunk, and like chicken and food, and he just sits it down. There's a grumpy guy staring at him the whole time. Where is he now? Where's cousin Jerry? There he is. He does not look happy that he had to cook fruit for you people. That's the expression he has on his face.
Oh
That's it.
no.
Bells would just kind of flutter her eyes. Thank you. Pass him 20 euros. Thank you.
You just hear across the distance. He's going back in the kitchen.
family. Oh my god, yes.
Right, I didn't know this was a family establishment. I would have put on
they're not
more
really-
casual clothing.
They're not really me cousins, so it's fine. I just call them that.
It still counts. I mean, you wouldn't fuck somebody you call your cousin on the regular, would you? Please say no. Please say no. No.
No, why would they do that? What the?
There you
what
go.
the fuck?
The term has meaning. The term has meaning.
And maybe we'll lean over to Willa and be like, I'll explain later. Just because there's some feels going on. And the last thing
Sorry
she
if I brought up a bad subject.
No, just it was a bad situation.
But we're over and past that.
Mhm.
Until we have to face it once again. But hey, liquor.
Well, for now we're all fine. It worked out.
More or less, yeah. Feeling better now, Free Grower?
I feel 20 pounds lighter.
Hey, here, have some more liquor. It'll help you.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly.
Yes, liquor. Liquor for everybody. It's so nice.
So, what have you been up to lately, Willa?
Well, me?
Yes, you.
Well, I managed to get at least a part-time job to get a little bit of income in.
That's
Got it from Karina. I get to drive her around, and if there's ever a car chase, I get to get paid overtime.
Oh, nice. What are you doing? Sorry if I didn't hear you.
Just driving Karina around whenever she needs it. If there's a car chase, get a little bit of extra pay, but still nothing permanent. Hoping for maybe something with mechanics or a courier job, something along those lines. For these days, I mostly get paid through Uber.
What's it? Bells is gonna have like a deadpan look at the cars thing and look straight at Rides. Car rides, huh?
Could be worse.
Yeah, have fun
Could be
with
way
that.
worse.
Be safe. Insurance is your friend.
My, what a nice drink this is.
She'll just keep drinking.
Just
Also with
be
water,
careful
because
of,
she's smart.
yes, just be careful of passengers. Passengers can be funny.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can. But so far, things have been pretty smooth. Mostly get a lot of...
Wear a helmet just in case, please. What? Sips.
What? Did I miss something? She kind of looks over like as if something flew over her head.
Delicious whiskey. I'm just
You're a little bit
saying
quiet,
helmets
Lottie.
are
It's hard to hear
useful.
you.
Sorry. Trying to speak low because he's late. But Bells had quickly said, wear a helmet just in case. But yeah, good luck on the job. I'm glad.
Sorry, Maya. It's really hard for me to hear you. It's for me. Is
Like, I
anyone having
need you to
trouble hearing?
make out with your microphone because yeah, it's really hard to hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Much better.
Yes. Bells had like quickly said, "Hey, maybe wear a helmet. You never know." But yeah, congratulations on the job. I'm really happy for you. Drink, drink,
Thanks.
drink.
At least it's something.
Helmets,
It is.
helmets are great.
She nods. And then that's just been. Now that I have just enough money, maybe I can actually afford a place.
Oh, you didn't have a place?
No, not for a little while.
Oh no.
I hope you've at least had safe places to stay.
Sometimes, but for the most part, it's just nice and comfy in the car.
You know, I could use a roommate if you want a place.
Hey, if you're offering and if I can afford it, I'm game.
I mean,
I really
just
appreciate
pay
that.
what you just pay what you can. It's technically my property. It's under my name, but like, hey, if you can do dishes, that'd be great. I hate them, and I don't know how to work the dishwasher.
Hey,
The
I got
last
extra
time I tried
time.
to use it, it hissed at me, so I've decided to never use it again, and instead store like spices in there. I don't know what's growing in there. Maybe you should check it out. But yeah,
Well, I did a lot of laundry and stuff like that a long time ago, so sure, I'll be happy to.
sweet. She'll like write down her address and slide it over to Willa. Just bring your stuff over, whatever you can, and just come here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a
Thanks, Belle.
nice area for someone with resources 3 would be living in.
What was that, Maya?
The address is in like a random spot where someone with resources 3 would be living in. Nondescript.
Fair enough. That's gonna be a little bit of an upgrade for her.
Random street number 23.
Cool. I guess once I get there, we can talk about billing and all that. Sounds awesome.
Same. Toast. She'll lift up her empty glass. Oh wait, one sec. Get some more toast.
It's still very hard to hear you, at
I'm
least for me.
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. What's it? She'll like pick up her glass and be like, toast. There we go.
Dun dun dun.
To your new place. Little ass clink.
What did Bambi say?
To your new place.
Sure, let's. Where we're going now?
She was doing a toast, essentially. Like a
I
little
got
little
you.
glass clink.
I didn't see that. Okay, so she'll kind of have a pretty, almost like an embarrassed smile, and just kind of do a ting and drink with you.
Ding ding.
Who's here? Is it Tim?
It's Karina.
Queenie got the memo that all the cool kids were going here.
Hey, we're back at that one strip club.
God bless us.
This place is great because it, won't kick us out, hopefully.
You're muted, Tim.
Is Tim there?
No, he did.
Tim, no! No, Tim!
Oh no, Tim died. What do we
Damn it,
do now?
Tim.
Oh,
Continue to
Anyway,
drink.
Anyway, guys, Exalted's about to start, so we'll still be there, but she'll kind of fade around in the background a little bit, and
That's
maybe
alright.
she'll be chatting up with Belle about certain
We can
details.
always assume that she went to her car and is going to the apartment. They'll probably give her a key.
All right, fair enough. Sounds like a plan. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
And yeah, once Willow's left, Bambi will turn a kind of almost surprised and appreciative glance to Bells and give her kind of a little bob of the head. That was very kind.
That seems. If I have it, I should help.
And she blooms out into a bit of a smile. Exactly.
Plus, she can see us, so it's really useful if I ever need help. Be like, hey, I need you to help me pick up something. Why? It's for dreaming shit. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he's dead.
Oh no. Oh my, where are you?
You don't say.
Yeah, sorry. Get him now, he's gone.
We were both really tired.
Oh, maybe. Oh, Hangouts must just hate him today. There we go. I hear things.
Tim.
That explains it. My mic was muted the whole time.
Shit.
Well, you were also like hard muted, like on Hangouts too.
I was muted on like my computer. I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, I can't hear anybody. That's weird.
Oh my god, you should have messaged us. We're so sorry, man. We got you.
I'm currently also busy doing other things. Anyway, Karina's gonna roll up into the strip club.
You get to like
Yeah.
high five Willa as she's on her way out.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely
Surprise,
happening.
there's a Bambi.
Yeah, there's a
BT
baby.
Dubs, Wakanda is coming with her into the strip club.
You know what? I'm not even mad.
What is
Wait.
Wakanda even?
Wait,
Oh,
did you
no,
ask what is
don't.
Wakanda?
I have not. I don't know what Wakanda is. It's your chimera, but I don't know much more than that.
Yes, Wakanda is a gigantic Black Panther.
I should have known. Why did I even ask?
I'm a little disappointed you had to ask, babe, but you know what? We'll get through this.
Sometimes you
am-
gotta confirm. You just gotta make sure.
Good lord.
Yeah. Karina gets to roll up in the club, see Rides standing over a plate of meat.
Mate.
Oh, okay, sitting. Consuming mass quantities. This merry band of assholes has gathered. And for what it's worth, Bambi has a fucking night sash.
Okay, now there's one thing that Karina's gonna do before she actually says anything, so this might be kind of weird. Karina inspects Bambi very closely. Is there any sign of a cut or literally any damage on her?
There is not. There is
Yeah,
a
she was
lovely.
inspected.
There is
She
a
was
lovely.
thoroughly inspected.
Oh God. There is a lovely new circlet. There is the new sash, but she seems untouched. She's maybe a little on the shaky side because she's still pretty taxed from being so long away. So she's probably sitting pretty close up to Rides, but all in all, she looks fine.
Okay. Karina will just say, good. I won't need to follow through with what I was planning.
Blink.
You might have to. They're visiting soon.
Oh, she's already here.
Never
That's it.
mind. They're already
But-
here.
I'm glad that you were
Here
able to
for-
get her out.
There's a nod to Karina because, see, at least someone can think positive. Jeez, you guys.
The she can think positive about another she.
Oh no! Oh, that's
Belle-
fun. Wait. Does Belle say that out loud?
Bells will say into her cup. Lowly,
Okay,
the only
well, I was gonna
people
say
next to
Karina
her
does
will
not
hear.
consider her an actual she. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but like Bells will say that, like sitting next to Fragar and Rides. The she will say positive about the other she.
Sorry, Maya, you're like super quiet on my end.
She's
It might be
basically
because
just
of-
saying that she's sitting between them and mumbling it into her cup. As she's like, "Oh, I'll just take a swig and make a little side
Okay.
comment."
That's none of my business.
So you know what? No, Karina's definitely the type. She'll just say, "Bells, was there something you needed to say?"
Sorry, the whiskey went down the wrong way. I've been drinking a bit. It wasn't what we expected, but we're glad that she's a-okay. We all had some concerns leaving one of our party members with the sheep.
I'm sorry, you're still incredibly quiet.
Facts. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You might want to
Yes.
manually turn her up too. It helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, Bells will kind of cough. 1 sec. And the whiskey went down the wrong way. My apologies. I was just kind of commenting that we were all really glad that everything kind of worked out. I know not just me and some other people were concerned about leaving one of our party members behind, even if they volunteered. We respect it. We're just, happy you're safe and sound. Not exactly what we were expecting from a she in Bedlam for so long.
If nothing else, Bambi will look slightly amused because that's not what she said at all. But whiskey sip. That's none of her business.
Roman it sub.
All right. 1 second. Let me
Oh,
find.
yeah.
Let me find. Wait a second. I'm gonna sub. Yeah, where's my thing? 1 second. Ha! Where's it? Okay, running. Sorry. And I'll spend a willpower for that. It's all good. It's all good.
Damn.
Trying, guys. She trying.
I just saw the
Listen,
roll tournament.
I got.
Is it a thug and roll? Because I haven't seen it yet.
She's being with the willpower. She got 4 successes.
Like a baller.
So, Sunshine is smiling out of her mouth. She's just sipping. That's legit what she meant. Just ignore her and her cups. She gets a little long-winded.
Oh, so
3
close.
successes.
Man, what I'd give for you to have a specialty right now.
For real, though. I'll leave it up to you guys who you want to say is the defender here.
I mean, she beat you by 1.
I mean, she spent a willpower
Oh, she
point.
got 4. I'm sorry. Never mind.
No
I
worries.
forgot.
Nope, she wins out.
Okay. Yeah, Karina's just gonna. Yeah, sure. Her eyebrow's just gonna go up. She'll shrug. All right. Bambi, it is good to have you back.
It is very good to be back. I'm not used to being away from home for so long.
For sure.
And at the very least, she was a very, very good host. She'll pull out a chair
For Karina. I imagine they're all like bullshitting around a table.
Yes.
Yep, Karina shall sit down.
Oh, do you have any idea where Kincaid is? I should return his brooch when I get a chance.
Will likely be a good idea.
I'm just not sure where to find him.
He runs a restaurant. I can tell you where it is. You will hear him shouting.
Oh, perfect.
In fact, Karina's just gonna fucking. She's not gonna. She's gonna write the address down, She's not going to text it, even though that's what literally everyone else would do.
Yeah, she'll almost immediately like pull out her cell phone and plug in the name of the restaurant. You know, double check the address and seem pretty satisfied because that way she can go by there later.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
But yes, would you like to join us in pretending to celebrate?
Kind of looks over at Fragrar and fucking Rides because I know Rides has like an intense bitch face going right now.
He's eating his beer, eating it. Yeah, literally eating his beer with that resting bitch face. And
Man, Frogger is trying his best. Trying
yeah,
his
the
best.
two of them just sit there, just like they have the most like
Bells is keeping them properly liquidated. Just
like,
like
fucking
here,
1,000 yard.
sounds.
I can imagine Team Large is the most 1,000-yard stare ever. Just they're eating.
For what it's worth, as she says this, it's with a teasing smile because she doesn't mean anything by it, but she can't help but say something. Come on, guys. Especially Rides. It's like he's not even trying. Look at that fucking face.
Hey, you never know. Some people are different types of drunks. 1 minute you might be perky, 1 minute you might be moody. Either you have some more.
Man,
Maybe
look
some more will change his mind.
man, what a nice drink she has right now. She doesn't know anything about Rides drunk. Nope. So like, just the nod, like, oh yeah. So like,
Losing Bells is trying, goddammit. Bells is fucking trying.
Bells gets points for trying.
LeMayo.
I'm just gonna put this fucking background music on repeat because it's making me laugh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not that one.
Yo, can we see that song's playing now?
Oh my god.
This is
It's the one that's in my head. It's the one that's in my head.
Too late.
If that's playing in a strip club, this place needs some work. That DJ's
No,
fired.
I mean, I thought that was
That's
clear
just-
based on Torna's fucking description.
Yeah. No, that's
I
just
mean-
the ambiance for the tables of people who aren't at the strippers, alright?
What essentially happens is like, oh yeah, Rides and Frigga are enjoying themselves. They look over, it's like, it's both have these like incredible resting bitch faces, just staring at. That's what I imagine.
Gosh, diddly dang darn it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just stuck in my head. As soon as she said background music, I was just like, dee, 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 dee.
So how are you doing, Frigga? How are you feeling, buddy? Rides will
What's
eventually
up?
turn.
Oh well, I'm doing quite well. I have a new book.
Would you have a new book? Did you see my hat?
Yes. Oh, do you have a new hat?
He is wearing a very fancy hat that makes him go up in appearance dot.
Oh,
You have a
The
very nice.
finest of bowler hats.
Holy
Apparently
shit,
it is.
wait. So Belle's got ribbons from the the she, and she also goes up in appearance. So now she's, well, yeah, great. She's even prettier.
how much effective appearance do you both have?
That's 3.
I get an. Well, technically, well, wait, let me reread. Okay, so I get an extra roll based on appearance. So even though I'm appearance 4, I can roll like I'm a 5.
I was appearance 2. I can roll like up a 3. Oh yeah.
You'll have 5. So if Bells really tries it, she could be like she pretty.
That hat just completes his fucking look, man. You don't even know. It's like he's
What's
a whole
that?
new man.
To say that hat makes you quite a riveting man.
Yeah.
It is very dapper, isn't it?
It makes you look very fine.
I'm going to wear it to see Catherine later. Just a hat. This is how it's going out.
Ooh
Fucking
la la.
when he says just the hat. Like laughing, chokes.
Oh, so, okay. Oh, Bambi, are you doing okay there? Do you want to
Fight!
I'll be fine. I wasn't ready.
Just make sure it goes down the right hole.
Snickers loudly. Don't
Joke
mind me.
him.
Don't mind me. No,
Ju-
I'm
ju-
perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
you're ever open-minded. There isn't a wrong hole. I'm just saying. Oh, fuck.
Can be if you're not expecting it.
Exactly.
I mean, that was not the conversation that was going towards, but if that's what you want to go, do you need a pat on the back to help you with it?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Just raise your arms up. Raise your arms up. You'll be fine.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Do it
You just
anyway.
want me to look silly. Points.
I mean, no show though.
And she finally clears her throat and coughs a couple more times and kind of clears it up for the better part. But yeah, she aspirated some of that beer. Delicious.
That's how you go.
Whew.
There you go.
Oh,
Right-
I wasn't
right.
ready.
Rides pulls the Kanye face when he's laughing and then suddenly goes serious again. That's basically what happens with Rides.
Oh
Just
no, that's
resumes back
Kanye
to that,
face.
that resting bitch face.
But yeah, I have a new book. It has all sorts of apparently it has all sorts of stories in it.
Oh!
Stories are wonderful.
It has bats there.
What?
Nice.
The book I was talking about, it has all sorts of new stories in it.
Oh,
Sounds wonderful. I
What's
like your stories.
Mm-hmm.
That he pulls from a satchel on his belt. He pulls out a book. It's leather bound with with like a small depictions of mountains and flying somethings over it. And he says, "Yeah, sure. Well, looks pretty as well."
oh.
No, that is something we should do soon. Have a bonfire, go grilling or something, sit around, listen to stories.
Fires? We could do that.
Why is it that the fire part have attracted your attention?
Because it's summertime, Gregor. Bonfires are part of summer. I'm just in the mood for wonderful seasonal arrangements, hanging out with good friends, and I like burning shit.
Burger is sus.
And I like burning shit, goddammit.
You know what that means? He puts his feet up on the table, beach season. And he looks over Freygar. Thousands of them, Freygar, on the beach. Thousands of them.
Oh. Well, you know what you have to do now, right?
Oh boy, I'm ready.
Yes.
I'll even
So
warm
It's
your
time
house.
for the marshmallows! And he pulls out a sack of marshmallows as he's prepared.
You know, Frigor, I thought you were going in a different direction.
No, I like
But
this
this
direction
is even
better.
This
This
is
is
even
amazing.
better for all the marshmallows. I mean, technically, you can have a bonfire anywhere, but beach sounds like a good idea. She'll stop eyeing the wooden furniture in the area.
Beach bonfires are wonderful. You get a good breeze, good sea air.
And who knows? Maybe maybe something of the sea will come and join us.
Ooh, fish sticks.
Perhaps a Selkie one day will just waddle on up to us, and he kind of takes a stand and he starts walking like this, waddle on up to us like this. And goes,
You do like the
"Hello."
penguin walk?
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god.
And
Are
he-
there
and-
any?
And the
Aren't there
Selkie
any
would just go
seals
like,
in
"Hello
Dublin?"
there, how are you? I was attracted to your fire, and I'm just here to see how you are all doing. And I smell food, and oh my gosh, yes, we'll now eat
Oh,
together."
Frigor. Frigor never change.
Bambi is
Frigor, do you
fucking
like
like,
pies? I'm gonna make you like a meat pie. Do you want a meat pie? Make you a fucking meat pie. right?
Bambi's just got a hand clasped over her mouth, like trying not to fucking die because that penguin walk, though.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is right, not right, but yes.
Oh, I thought you said Rise is like, yes.
Oh, the background music, yes.
Dun 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 dun. What is this background? It's
Dun, 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 dun,
gonna
dun,
make you.
dun,
I'm gonna make you. Dun 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 dun.
Right.
dun.
Stands up dramatically, puts the hat, and unbuttons the belt, his jacket as it falls down. He's wearing his suspenders. I'm going to dance.
Cue the wolf whistle.
This bride shuffles his way over to a crowd of women. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Oh no.
Taking his mind off things.
Oh, yes.
Even you can hear repeatedly in the background, look at me hat!
I can just see Brights doing this the entire time.
Yep. You know what? Bubba's gonna smile.
That's pretty much what he's doing, yeah.
You know what? This is the most let loose I've seen Rides be in a week. This is nice. I'm glad you're back, Bambi. Or whatever the fuck your name is.
I'm glad I'm back too. I hope, especially now that Rides has like actually gotten up and wandered off. She leans in a bit.
I hope he was okay. Thought he would be angry.
You two need to have a talk.
We have.
Go
Glances
ahead,
to
I
Karina.
apologize.
If you've had a talk, then everything will be good. He's fine. Maybe he drank a bit more. He has some weird wind chimes in his caravan now, made purely out of glass bottles and aluminum cans. Very tastily, I will tell you, by the way. Very nicely done. Great craftsmanship, obviously by me. But yeah, he was alright. He, I guess, just looked out, I guess.
Well, as far as I can tell, he was pretty far. He was pretty alright. We had a wonderful conversation about comparing red caps to cats in heat, and how far they will take dicks up their asses.
This time she does not manage to choke because she was not mid-swig, but it's a close thing. Close call. What?
I'm ready to have conversations with you. I feel like I really need to have conversations with you while we're both drunk.
I feel like we should have more talks.
We compared our pots of gold as well. It was quite an event.
He tried to tell me about that fucking pot of gold. He's full of bullshit. But if I find the pot first,
it's real.
Yo, I don't fucking believe that. Listen,
I didn't,
listen.
but he has a bottle of gold.
No, I don't. No, listen, I need to see the physical pot. Dump the gold out of the pot and then meander off with the pot. I don't want the fucking gold. I want the pot.
I feel like this is why you'll never see it. This is exactly why.
No, because he told me that he would get me the fucking pot, and that's why I think he's a fucking liar.
I mean,
Lies.
We'll see. Kind of grinning.
I swear to God, he's fucking lying.
Glancing over to Karina.
I tell you what, shall we all go for a dance?
Maybe right after Tim's able to answer. Unless, Tim, are you muted again?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a glance over to Karina about, kind of confirming whatever anyone else has said.
Oh, if she's just looking at Karina was just going to shrug and say, I was just going to say that I checked on him, and whilst he was not a fan of the situation, he certainly was managing. That was it.
good. I worried a lot.
She will actually look back and with that many successes, kind of, turns a glance to the dance floor, just kind of expecting to see same old, and sees Reds is actually rocking the fuck out with like a 5 success dance, and her eyebrows kind of shoot up.
Bells will take out another 20. I gotta give this to him now. Damn.
That's right, ladies.
Listen,
This is what we call the
when-
worm. He's like going up and down.
Oh my god, I hope he means tequila. Oh god.
Good Lord in heaven.
Whew.
Oh, he shot us. He shot us, and he's doing it well. He's doing it quite well.
He really is. I blink.
Figure, I will give you this 20 if you go up there with him.
I cannot dance.
Honey. A little liquor, anyone can dance.
The way you make that sound makes me feel worried about my self-being.
The maniacal laughter didn't help, no.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's just the way I laugh. Apologies, I'm so sorry. Don't judge me by my laugh, Figure.
Dagger's going to shoot a glance towards Bambi and is like, help. Help. I feel the troll threatened by the pixie. Help.
She just like reaches over and like picks up one of his giant hands and pats the back of it.
You don't have to dance if you
Ow.
don't want to.
I'm not saying you have to, I'm just offering 20 if you do.
But I mean, I was just about to. I did offer if we all went to the dance, and I
Ooh,
can
yes.
I can
Okay.
show my my glorious moves. And he just kind of stands up and does this.
It's so good.
Yes, babe, yes.
The moves though.
The moves.
Yeah, there'll be a glance to Karina too. You game? Start standing up. Swig back the rest of her glass. Oh lord. And I should roll stamina because she has been drinking like this entire scene.
Oh yeah, those.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Figure definitely has the moves.
Fregor has the most amazing moves.
He has all the moves.
So she is thankfully not completely uninhibited, which is good.
Let's see. How do I do? Ah, if there was ever a doubt. Oh my god, it's Rice breakdancing. Yes.
Alright, the Pisky's kind of feeling it, but she's been drinking a lot of whiskey trying to help along the conversation.
She has been so helpfully drinking the conversation along. Bless her.
Yeah.
And yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll get up and start dancing. Though it is, as opposed to something more athletic with a lot of movement, this is definitely far closer and probably very much influenced by, like, belly dance.
And are we gonna get that gift again?
Nah, she's not completely, like, cut loose drunk.
Ooh. Sabels is actively dancing with 3 successes. She can finally show off the fact that she does this for a fucking job.
I too will roll to dance. Guys, are you ready?
I'm
There
so
we go.
ready. I've never been more ready.
I fail.
Oh my god.
You continue your Oompa Oompa dance there.
Listen, it's alright. It's okay. Because you know what? The Pisky and the Satyr will dance with him. I'm pretty sure. We dance together. We got this.
There's one. Karina is not a dancer.
She can shimmy along. Just do the shimmy.
Yeah, she
Do the
knows. She
shimmy.
understands rhythm at least.
I was gonna say at
Do
least
you-
you got rhythm. Even if there's no crazy moves, at least you can bop to the beat. So like Bambi and Bells are like neck and neck doing their shit. Somehow Rides is just outclassing the fuck out of the two dancers over there. I don't know what life is anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
Rides has an audience. You know, he always performs better with an audience.
He always performs better when he's trying to get laid. That's what he's doing.
No
That
comment.
too. Guys. It's 3:30. You guys wanna wrap up?
Are you gonna die? Oop.
I am not dead. Sorry. Just a really long yawn that was just like getting ahead of me. My apologies.
It's all good. How evasive is Rides being? Is he like pointedly still removed?
Oh yeah.
Is up.
Oh yeah. People can roll P&E on him if you want. I mean, he's dancing, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
aggressive and it's skilled and all that. But there is a tone under it.
This one.
Belle sees it. She'll make a note to talk to him later.
It's pretty obvious he's wanting to start a fight. It's written all over his face. He is as he's dancing, he's looking around the entire bar to pick out which person can I punch, which one. Come on, there's one. Is it you, fat boy? Is it you? This one? It's even more obvious. He looks almost hungry for it.
Okay. Bells is gonna do a thing.
Like Bells can see it more. He's like almost hyperventilating as he's spinning around.
Bells is gonna do a thing. She's gonna dance her way up to the stage. Kind of give him a leer. Hey, I heard some people talking shit outside. You wanna go give him a whirl?
Where?
Outside. Some of the Val Ginger men can't dance, so you are doing well. Maybe they can't see. Clear up their eyes for them, maybe.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll be back. He puts his hands in his jeans and begins to walk outside, whistling.
Kim. And she'll lead him out the front toward where some not super aggressive, but getting there kind of drunks are, making the typical masculinity kind of dependent terminologies and such. Basically, the stupidest jokes you'd hear at any strip club. Have fun. And she kind of prop herself on a dumpster just to watch.
Takes out the two brass knuckles. And then basically does that gif, goes, who's first, boys? Do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, we'll throw his way in.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
And I gotta check the glamour rules because he actually gets glamour for doing this.
Yes.
I mean, y'all can see Bells leads Rides off, and Bambi knows when Rides puts his hands in his pockets like that. She knows what's in there.
Yeah, there
She's
will
not
be a
one to
point where she
agree.
kind of stops dancing and is obviously watching the pair of them go for the front door and looking vaguely alarmed. Like, definitely not looking happy.
Is Karina anywhere near there?
Oh yeah, all of us have been dancing in a group except for like Rides. Rides was off doing his own thing. So Bells went over, said something to him, and the two of them she goes to lead him out the front of the strip club, and he goes and kind of sticks his hands in his pockets, and as he's doing that, like Bambi turns a glance because she's been keeping an eye on him, and she just kind of slows to a stop on the dancing and just turns to watch, looking at least marginally upset.
Karina's gonna do the most obvious thing. She's just gonna ask, Bambi, is everything all right?
He's gonna fight someone.
Is that an issue when he does that?
I mean, I don't like it, but I hope whoever they are, they deserve it. Because otherwise...
She just kind of, kind of lets it trail off.
She nods
Kinda
and
looks down.
says, "Can I get you a drink?"
Yeah, sure. I won't. I'm not gonna get in the way.
All right, yeah, Karina's going. Actually, no. Before she actually gets anything, Karina's actually going to stop and ask because she totally forgot to do this. What do you like?
Oh. I mean, I'm fine with any old girly drink. I mean, I've been swigging whiskey this whole time. It'd be nice to have something that tastes good.
Karina kind of looks a little confused and says, "What would you consider girly?"
It's a distraction and it's kind of an amusing one.
Generally it means something fruity, like daiquiris or I don't know, apple teenies, kind of shrugging like usually fruity drinks are called girly drinks.
But those are the strongest ones.
Grins?
Better livers. Girls have better livers out of character.
Yeah, she kind of grins. Isn't that the trick of it, though? It's just some masculine nonsense about drinking things that taste good.
I mean, if I wanted to drink what, she'll throw up air quotes, what men drink, I would go and drink my own piss.
She nerds.
That's how you do it.
Manly as fuck. I guess that's what I can aim.
I mean, I like mead, but I don't drink mead to get fucked up. I drink mead because I like mead.
Well, that makes you smart enough to stick to drinking things you actually want to drink. Not necessarily a commonly understood skill set.
Apparently. So, something girly. Thanks. And she's gonna try. You know what? I'm gonna roll her fucking intelligence.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, hey, she actually does get like an actual girly drink and doesn't like fuck it up.
Yes, so
Order something
Comes back
silly.
with like a martini or some shit, and she's like, "Okay, I'm not sure we got the girly drink idea across, but I'll drink it." Like, oh, she succeeds.
comes back with like a daiquiri.
Yep, probably. It's pretty standard girly drink foo, and she'll get a smile and a nod of thanks. Much
She
appreciated.
thumbs up.
And
Oh, no.
I know he didn't like to hear it, but she really was. Just so you know, she was as kind as she knew how to be. I think there's a lot more sense to what she's doing than people understand. She hasn't abandoned us. She's just doing something that requires her to work from a distance. But she is back, at least for now.
This is good.
It's a nod. She'll probably go back there once she has what she needs to recover, but at least for now, she's out, and I think it will be good for her. She made a joke when we got back.
A little nod, like I saw it with my own eyes, as if she has to confirm it.
I assume people have the same reaction when I tell a joke.
Probably.
So I can do that.
on the outside. Buzz is just gonna watch until Rides is done.
Rides one shot
And
that guy
we'll
with a punch. Like he knocked him with 5 lethal on his brass knuckles, like straight, just bam, and then drew 2 glamour off that. And we'll lick the blood off. Like we'll actually lick the blood off his black knuckles, and like have this big like primal growl. Yeah, I'm a man.
You good? Yeah, you're
Better.
something.
Better.
You good? Alright. Not sure if that's entirely sanitary, but maybe you want to put the brass knuckles away.
It's not like fighting somebody. Bambi. He leans up against the wall, lighting a cigarette.
Bambi.
No, Bambi. Bells. Jesus, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Nothing like fighting somebody, Bells, and winning. And getting what I need as he lights a cigarette.
Well, what kind of fighting do you need? Because I'm pretty sure we can find some random bars deeper in the city full of people who are kind of shit.
Might do that later, aye?
Yeah. But maybe, since you got your initial hit, maybe spend some time with Bambi, help us drop her off, and then we go looking for your fun.
I'll go back in a second. Just making sure I'm calm so she doesn't get all upset. That's all I'm doing.
I know, that's why I brought you out here. I'd rather have you here than picking a fight in there. I know this is your family strip club, but I'd like to come back at least once more time.
Grins.
Random ginger beating the fuck out of people and licking up blood, probably not gonna be keen on having us back, no matter who your family connections are, Reds.
Hey, that was a fair fight. He squared up to me.
It
I
was
squared
a
up to
fair
him.
fight. It was.
He just didn't.
But
He just didn't see me pull the brass knuckles out of my hat. But that's a different tactic.
yeah, it's his own fault. But as I said, I'd rather have it out here than inside. Wait a few, then we'll come back, right? But later, right? Later. Cool.
We'll see. A grin.
Oh, and
smirks.
while he's down, tiptoes over, goes through his pockets. Ooh, cash. Nice. Mm-hmm. Ooh, there's another Rolex. Do you want a Rolex?
Yeah, sure. Give me it. Is that his prize? He looked at his friends. Is that his trophy? They'll say yeah. And Rides will go. Give me it.
All right, there you go.
Rides takes it, bites it as well, and puts it in his pocket.
It's not gold. You know it's not gold. That's not how you. You know what?
I'm checking to make sure it's the real deal. It's actually a Rolex. It's actually a Rolex. Rolex has a very metallic taste to it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You sure it's not the blood coating on your toe and it's metallic? Stuffs the euros into her pocket. Come on, I'm getting another round and you come in. And she'll skip inside like nothing happened.
Right, to just put the ladies back in his pockets, and we'll begin to walk slowly inside, finishing the cigarette.
And for what it's worth, Bambi is chilled out. She has a daiquiri now. Who doesn't like daiquiris? And there will be a half moment of like, uh-oh, when, Bells comes flitting back in and Rides isn't immediately behind her and she's like, oh shit. Like, I'll give it to you for free. Like, Fragarar and Karina can see that half second of, uh-oh, wait. And then, Rides ambles in and she's like, oh, okay, everything's fine.
Not a scratch on them.
Would it be obvious to even Bells?
Oh, sure, yeah. It's, she sees Bells and, like, gives her the little nod and glances to the door, and there's, like, that pause. And during that pause before he hits the door, like, she'll see, like, the flash of concern. And then, he comes in and it completely dissipates.
And, Bells will kind of pop over, skipping merrily, because of course she skips merrily in heels, to Bambi. Kind of tilt her head. He just needed a breather outside. Everything is fine. Not too much.
Yeah, I was just worried for a second that he got carried away.
Why do you think I went out there?
Bells will very kind of impulsively almost get that side hug, like the arm comes up and loops around her shoulders and kind of gives her a brief squeeze. It's an unspoken thank you.
She'll kind of pat her on the back lightly, not too high, not too low. Boop, boop. All right. Liquor!
Oh God.
And she'll run to the bar. Hello, bartender. And just order.
Would you like to join us, Heather?
Oops. I've just been reminded it's almost 4 a.m. I'm so sorry, guys. But at least you could hear me. At least
I've
you could hear me for once.
I've had my parents complain to me multiple times that I'm being too loud.
Okay. Yes, I would love to join. Where are y'all?
You know what, Torna, why don't you tell her about the strip club?
There's-
My
there's-
phone is at like 12%. I might have to go.
There's a strip club. It's getting a bit of a reputation as a bit of a rough and wild place. It's in like the north of town. If Raven pulls up to it because she's heard it's pretty wild out there, she will see a fella after literally lying down on the ground, like his friends are trying to wake him up, his jaw's been shattered and stuff like that. As she's pulling up to the bar, and it's O'Flaherty's, and you can hear the thumping music from inside, essentially.
Well, I don't know what to say except this seems like it might end up being her new favorite place. And she'll go ahead and stroll on in.
Why are we so violent?
Probably,
Why?
probably
Why are we
stepping
like
over
this?
the guy, the unconscious dude.
Hi. Guys.
And then another she waltzed in. Da-na-na.
Dun 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 da da dun da da dun da da dun 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 da da dun da da. I don't know. I'm just fucking around.
Guys. Guys. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
So my phone is at like 10%. I'm on mobile. I have to go because
Okay.
it's about to die on me.
Assume that Bells is just going wild at the bar.
Yeah, and then I guess later she'll go bar hopping, quite literally, with rides.
In that case, I'll jump out as well.
4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry. Bye.
Good night, you two.
They'll get
Yeah.
left.
Flower Girl will basically do his little walk as he
All the way out the door.
as he walks out the door.
He'll get a wave too because he's fabulous.
Goodbye.
Bye.
No.
And as this happens, I assume Raven will make her way to the bar and order probably the greatest sounding drink on the menu.
You get Paddy's dirty cauldron, which is just essentially this gigantic pint of thick red mass. It's stout, ale, and port all mixed together, so it's insanely strong.
She'll give it a sniff and then take a big swig and it's really strong and probably doesn't taste the best, but it gets the job done.
There will be appreciative blink over to the bar where there is a really fancy she drinking a really unfancy drink.
Rides nods to her like, yes. Okay. I see that.
Raven. Raven just kind of calls out to her. Is my sound out?
No, you're there. I'm not sure why she's not responding. You there, Heather?
Okay.
You must be headset muted or something. In the meantime, when Rides does rejoin the group, there will be a brief reach after whichever is the closer of his hands, just to kind of get a second to, grasp a hold and glance up and check on him, peony the fuck out of him again to see if he's cooled down, see if he's okay.
You can totally peony him, yeah. By all means.
And that is a 4 success peony.
He's ready to go again.
So yeah, there's, a grasp for his hand, and when he turns to look at her, kind of a searching look.
Just have to step out for a bit.
She just starts kind of chewing on her lip and nodding in apparent understanding. And yes, Raven, you've been called out to.
Okay. Who called out to me?
Karina did.
Oh, well, she'll go over to see Karina then, and kind of flop down next to her. Hey, haven't seen you in a while.
Same.
What's up?
Boy. Not too bad. Simply doing me. Nods.
Nice. So, I need to talk with you in an official capacity at some point. Because
Very well.
I went to that party that everybody got invited to, or at least everybody I know got an invite to. And some shit happened, and yeah. But it doesn't have to be here because we're all liquored up, and now is not a great time to be doing official business.
If you find me later tonight, we can get that sorted out.
Sure thing. So is this place as wild as its reputation?
Looks around at all the strippers that look like rides.
No, the thick, you hear the thickest Irish accents as well, You're, oh, Jesus, boy, to be walking around and all that. Thick levels of
In and
smoke and
out.
shit,
Just says, I believe so, yes.
I'm going to need to come here more often then.
Well, this is the place to be, my lady.
Hello, sir.
Inclines his head.
And how are you?
Oh, I'm good. And flexes his fingers. A bit better now. But, it's always good seeing a pretty face again.
Oh, you flatter me.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Well, I have to say a few nice things every now and again. He'll wink as he's taking a drink.
She'll smile at him. So, how's your little friend? Did you two make up?
Looks over at Bambi. Oh, we're fine, aren't we?
There's kind of a blink. And Heather, you can check your PMs.
Oh, sure.
Just because I figured I'd fill you in instead of saying it over and over. But yeah, there's kind of a blink up at her, and then at Rides, and then back at her. Oh, yeah, we're fine.
Oh. Look at you. I guess it's lady now.
There's kind of almost kind of an evasive shrug, I suppose.
Lady Pepper?
What was that, Heather?
Lady Pepper, is that right?
Like a hand comes up and rubs at the back of her head, sheepishly, I guess. Glances over at Karina since she started to say something. You still there, Tim?
Yeah.
She's glancing
Um,
over since you started to say something and paused.
Yeah, Karina will say, I am curious. Was it the Dougal?
Yes.
Not.
I I wonder that I don't have the training for this, that I don't fight, that I would still remain a part of the group of commoners that I'm close to. She didn't seem to mind or care. So, the shrug.
Where in a knight was needed to be more martial, that time has passed quite a bit now. It is far more often to see those with differing sets of skills be recruited for their skill sets. Does that make sense?
She nods. I just, I hope I don't let her down. And I hope it makes her happy.
Who's not to that?
She gonna glance up at that stiff breath.
He just gets up. Gonna get another drink.
Only
She's-
one. God damn it.
He has his opinions. He's made them known. He clearly there's something there. He does. It's something. Every time she mentions the she, he just seems to stiffen slightly as he just gets up and goes to get another drink.
Man,
You
what a
know
nice
what?
daiquiri this is.
I think I need another drink myself. I'll go with you.
Sure, I don't mind the company. She's walking.
And she'll head over to the bar. And yeah, she's gonna poke the bear. Okay. What's with you?
What you mean? Looks over and takes a drink. He's ordering it.
Every time I see you two, you're attached at the hip.
Just nods slowly. I mean, I don't mind. She still is. So you're wondering, are we dating or something? Is that what you're asking me?
Everything I've gathered, that would be the simple answer. Things are rarely
They're
simple
over at the
here.
bar. Unless you want to have gone over with them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were separated. Didn't hear that part.
It's okay.
Well, how loud are they talking?
I mean, you guys can roll to hear it if you want. I ain't gonna contest it. You know what I mean? Rice doesn't. Right about this subject, Rice doesn't care. He and Bambi have talked about this numerous times.
And yeah, actually, since I've got a moment while people roll alertness if they want to hear, for what it's worth, especially as Rides gets up and goes and Raven follows, maybe we'll go ahead and plop down and probably plop down on a seat, and be sitting fairly close to Karina. Like she's not getting hella up in her personal space, but this isn't like the usual like extended polite distance. She's actually sitting fairly close by in a friendly like fashion.
Ooh.
But it's the same kind of hovering
Karina
close
is
that
not-
she normally does with rides, or very similar. It's
Okay,
definitely not
Karina's
attached
not-
at the hip.
Yeah, Karina's not going to really call it out, although Bambi her fullest attention, since she's just assuming that she has something to say.
Oh, she doesn't look especially like she has anything to say. It's just she is sitting closer than normal. Like, in a comfortable way, but just sitting much closer.
Karina does not complain, like, at all, because personal space isn't really a big deal for her.
Yeah, I just figured I would make note of it while the other two were doing their thing, and if you wanted to make your roll to be an eavesdropper.
She is still curious.
Go ahead. I mean, Bambi's not calling attention to it. She's just sitting close.
Okay, there we go.
For Heather. Oh, yeah, go ahead. No,
I was just going to say the thing still stands, basically. If y'all were dating, that would be simple, but nothing simple here, ever.
As, Raven turns and looks at him, he takes a sip of the beer that's been placed down in front of him as he hands the change over. You asking me what the deal is between myself and Bambi?
Yeah, you're every time I see the two of you, you're attached at the hip.
Just shrugs. Don't mind it.
No,
I don't mind it. Yeah. What are you getting at here, milady?
I would have expected her to follow you over here.
Why is that?
She never seems to want to be far from you.
I can see her. Grins. And we respect each other's space. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Takes a casual sip, trying to talk to her. But if you must know, Bambi and I have an understanding. We're close.
An understanding.
We have our own way. Mm-hmm. We have our own ways of doing things, and we're both very free people.
I see.
We respect that about we respect that about each other. I'm happy in her company. She's happy in mine. There's no complications because it doesn't need to be because we're close together. But we're both very free. So, if there's your worries for any jealousy, you don't need to worry about that at all. Wink. He takes a drink very casually, tipping his hat.
Oh, jealousy I can handle. I assure you. There's something about her. I don't know. I feel I very much wouldn't want to hurt her.
You look over at Bambi, smiling fondly. I don't think you'll do that. She's a grown woman. She's talked to me about it, and I've talked to her like adults. And we're honest with each other. Don't think you need to be worrying about hurting Bambi at all.
As long as you're both really honest with each other.
Don't lie to her. Don't see the sense in it.
Wasn't accusing you of it.
Looks over his shoulder. She wouldn't lie to me.
Maybe. But
she wouldn't. You say taking a drink.
I'll have to trust your judgment on that. But I don't know.
I'm gonna roll him an episode because he's not letting that doubt slip in his head, or at least showing it anyway.
There's
1. Oh God, rides.
Oh Lord.
You could totally roll P&E because I have such a flimsy dice.
Shit. I need the right character sheet. There we go. Oh dear. 2 successes.
She can see the doubt. it's tiny.
Okay. That is not what I meant. I just meant it seems like it might be hard for her to say what she really wants. She's so shy.
Little chuckle. I'll believe you me, she's not shy. And when she wants to be.
Ah. Well, I guess that's comforting on some level.
Why are you so interested about myself and Bambi's activities? Curious?
Well, you are big and strapping, and you are very good at bashing people's heads in. I've seen you. I've seen you fight.
She's seen the fellow outside.
I saw the aftermath, I think. But she's not. I don't think she would harm a mosquito if it came up and bit her. I think she would make friends with it. Or try to. And everything between my memories and what's in this one's head, she should be running screaming from you. She doesn't.
She doesn't. He just nods to himself and takes a sip. She doesn't know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Wow. We'll lean over very casually. Suppose you have to figure me out then.
I think you would be the easier of the two to figure.
Oh, really now? Well,
From
then.
what I can see, we seem to have a lot in common.
Shrugs. I don't know. You like stout and you like fighting, and that's about it, really.
That's it, huh? Nothing else?
I haven't seen much of you. Besides, from what I can tell, I just shrug. It just seems like I'm showing you the things I want you to see, maybe. You know, as he takes a drink again.
Ah, that could be. So, is this a challenge?
Oh, you bet your arse it is. I thought if we have such in common, you'd be leaping at the chance for it.
Head turns. The challenge is issued.
Man, what a nice daiquiri this is.
Very well. I'll accept your challenge.
Grins.
And I'll make things interesting.
Oh, really?
Ask me any one question you want to know the answer to. Now, I will answer as honestly as possible.
Okay. Make things interesting. All right, then. He takes a drink. He leans down. He thinks for a long time, like stroking his beard. And if I get the right answer, what happens then?
I guess it depends on you.
And do I have to ask it now, or can I ask it later?
You can ask until a winner in this challenge is declared. You can ask.
All right, then. I'll ask you when I'm ready. You wink.
This is going to be so much fun.
Oh, I bet it is. I look forward to it.
I look forward to it too, but I think we've left the others, I don't know, abandoned.
Yeah.
No, you have not. We have sat here listening. This is entertaining.
Bambi's cheeks are pink. Still like, my, what a nice daiquiri this is.
Looks
I wouldn't do that. Ugh.
looks over, just raises his glass clear, going, ah. You know what I mean? It's like, buddy.
Points right back to him, holding that drink. Actually, y'all know that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio fucking holding his drink, looking at the camera.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll something for this because okay, there we go. Oh, okay, that's an alright dice pool for that. Oh, nope. Anyone who looks can very clearly see Raven does not appreciate that call out from Kalina.
Right, just takes a long drink of his drink, going, oh, that's right, you two. Fight, go on. Oh, he'll lean in and whisper, I'm going to roll something. Spend a point of
Oh,
glamour.
God.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Rex, this is a bad idea.
You could have really let her do that to you? You gonna really let her get under your skin like that? You gotta roll your willpower DCA.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, please. Oh, I hope it works this time.
It's gonna get good. Hold on. I am going to shut down World of Warcraft for you motherfuckers.
Oh, thanks. Oh, please fail. Oh, come on.
Oh.
God, I got 2 successes. How did that happen?
Oh no, I can keep this going. And he'll lean down and say,
Go for it.
and he'll say again, because Raven, darling, he'll whisper right into her ear, I don't know, that was me now. I'd be livid, but then again, maybe she is the better she after all.
Oh.
That one might work even if she passes the roll. Oh my god.
God, Jesus.
I mean, she passes, but is she feeling ways anyways, even without the effect?
Yeah, no, she's definitely feeling ways. I can see all the ways she's feeling. Right clearly on her face that he is so close to.
And then he'll lean down, just pat her on the hand. It's okay to admit it. Sometimes, Raven, After all, maybe she's a better house as well. I mean,
Oh, you did not.
spends another point of glamour really quickly. Like, who spends a point of glamour? Like, come on, come on, come on.
The best.
Come on, dice roller.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
DC 8, 4 dice, and fucking god damn.
It's okay. It's okay. Her house has been insulted. Her honor as a she has been insulted. She is not going to go completely berserk.
The only thing I'm gonna point out is even without the birthright, House Fiona's flaw is still like they can't refuse a challenge.
Yeah.
Bad.
So
He leans down again. The question I'm gonna give to you, Raven, if you're worse so alike, there's a challenge. What are you gonna do about it?
she's going to get up and she's going to go over to Karina.
Has not heard any of this, right? This was all whispers.
Yeah.
Whispered like the devil himself.
They're trying to be cool. She was trying to support her friends.
Just suddenly Raven is
Bar fight.
stalking over to you, apparently rather angry.
Slowly scoot from Bambi.
Like,
right,
there-
slithers over like a Cheshire cat, like
Oh.
creeping over slowly.
Bambi will be scooted away from take kind of note of this situation and is man, she got behind rides fast.
in a moment of pure telenovela level drama, she picks up Karina's drink and she throws it in Karina's face.
Well, she's just swinging. Roll initiative.
This
There's not
actually,
even. There's
this
not
actually
a, Raven, what are you doing? Why did you do that? She's just swinging.
this actually went better than the gift didn't go off. They fought anyway.
Hey, if you can roleplay your way to it, you don't need to spend glamour.
Okay, let's see.
Jeez. Actually, was Raven expecting an immediate swing?
Not exactly, no.
I'd give you this. I'd give you the surprise round.
I'll give you the surprise round ahead of initiative, Tim.
Oh, dear God. Because, of course, the fucking savage nature isn't going to try to talk shit through. Luckily, though, Brawl is one of Karina's lower combat dice pools. So, yeah, no, Karina just gets up, swings. She fucking, Raven manages to fucking back up where the fucking swing connects. No, they're
What's
fighting.
your initiative? Oh my god.
You can see the almost a motive hair flares up around her face. Oh, it is on.
Let's get it.
And
Initiative. Let's do this shit.
Oh god. Got hers. You're first, Tim.
Oh, did you already roll initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so Karina's just gonna fucking swing again. Fuck it. With 5 successes this time.
Rides looks at Bambi as he's taking a drink and just lifts up his phone and click. Looks at the thing and
Yeah,
just looks over.
just saying, this is not like a elegant ass, like, or not even.
No,
This is not hair
straight
pulling. Karina's fighting like Rise. I ain't even gonna front. She's fighting like a fucking savage.
All right. Are you dodging or anything, Heather?
Yeah. Raven's gonna dodge. Okay.
All right, strip
With
off
one-
one success, Tim.
Taking one off. Taking one off.
No, is where the dice start fucking me.
That's what you get for blowing them all on willpower.
I know, right?
It's just two bashing.
Thankfully, you can soak bashing.
Yep. I mean, Korea's not going for a kill. She just got a drink thrown in her face.
Ryan's taking so many pictures. Like click, 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 and he's sitting down in the chair.
All right, and she soaks none of that. What's on the table?
The downside is you spent your turn dodging.
Yeah, I'm just out of curiosity. What's on the table, though?
I mean, there's a
There
nearly
is-
finished daiquiri. There's probably a lot of like glasses and mugs and shit, bottles.
Okay. Okay. So, again,
Here we go.
Alrighty. Korea's not going for any kind of weapon. She's just assuming that a drink was thrown in her face. That's human for we're fighting now. There's one success. I don't know if you want to dodge that or take it.
Yeah, you know what? Raven's gonna take that.
Alrighty.
Take it like a boss.
It's two bashing.
And
Oh.
Raven soaks one of it.
All right, so you're at 3. You've got the -1 wound penalty. You could blow willpower to kill it, or you can just roll with your bad self.
Well, gonna spend a willpower to kill that wound penalty. And Raven is gonna go. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
Do it.
Raven is gonna go for Karina's hair.
Yes. Is that like a grapple? I don't know what that counts as, but it's hilarious.
You could just do like a standard brawl attack and fucking
Yeah.
narrate it as holding.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it. Oh
yeah.
god.
Oh my
Alrighty.
God.
My
I'll
pool
vote
for
that.
this is my pool for this is not great, but let's see how it goes. One.
Alrighty. Got her. Definitely got her.
Do your damage. Go. Pull that hair.
God.
Oh, is that your damage?
No, I
No,
think
that's
the damage
her-
is coming
that's her.
up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
god.
Let's see. Okay.
This is the best day of my life.
Not a damn thing.
He just yanks a ton of fucking cream in his hair.
You can hear her screaming, "You bitch! I saw a drink in your face and you fucking punched me twice!"
And you pull my hair, you weak. Weak.
That's it, ladies. That's it. That's it.
Oh, I'm weak. I'm weak because I'm pulling your hair. Fuck you, Karina.
That's it. You're angry. You're angry. He's taking
Tell me when and where, and I'll break you there too.
It's your turn.
See, the problem is, I would normally be rolling intimidation at this point, but it's not going to matter.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Karina's returning that shit. She's gonna keep swinging until Raven stops. Because Savage means that she's not gonna do that. That next one was a miss.
It's because she got you all off balance pulling your hair around. Didn't
Yeah,
hurt
she
you,
didn't
but
expect that.
bitch.
That's some real punk ass shit.
There you go. Just keep pulling. I don't know.
So Raven's gonna take the hand that's in Karina's hair, use it to smash Karina's face into the table.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do this. Alrighty, there we go. That's something. That's something. I got my motherfucking soap ready.
Okay, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. 4 successes on the damage roll.
Oh,
I soak 1. I'm at 3.
Oh. Yeah, everyone probably just goes, ooh. It's like she's poof. Right off the table.
even Bambi is like, oh, fucking ducks further behind Rides, like peeking
Rides
around
like-
the side of his like his
You
waist.
just hear, right, you dirty bitch, that was good. Oh. Takes the
Yeah,
photo.
Karina's gonna also drop a will at this point because fuck penalties. Alrighty, and there goes 3. Were you gonna dodge?
Yeah, Raven's gonna dodge. I forget what was my dice pool for this. Okay.
But are you really gonna let go of that hair? Do it.
I mean, if she's gotta. So successes, she didn't let go of the hair.
Yeah, basically what Karina's gonna do is after she gets her head slammed into the table, Karina's presumably turned around. Karina's just gonna throw an elbow backwards.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
And that's 4.
Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. There we go.
Ow. Ow. Wow,
So-
Karina.
so-
Ow.
Karina may or may not have been training with the house cat that countess for the past like 4 or 5 months.
And I soaked 2 of it.
You're still up. You're just
Yeah,
bloody
yeah.
shit.
She's just bloody as all fuck.
Rides is cheering you on, like, go on, smack her, hit her, bite her, bite her.
Bite her. Bite her. That gives her an idea.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's gonna bite her. Oh my god.
Yeah, Raven is she just took an elbow to the face from Karina. Oh shit, I dodged that round, didn't I? I used my action to dodge. Karina, you get to go again.
Alright, Karina's just gonna go for the fucking knockout because she's done with this. Karina was trying to be friendly and then she got a fucking drink thrown in her face. And there goes 4 more successes.
Oh god.
Were you gonna dodge it, Heather?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
You don't forget the wound penalty.
Oh, shit!
Right, shit. Okay, so that's
You can
that minus
spend willpower.
2.
Yeah, unless you
Yeah,
spend.
you know, I'll just spend it. I'll spend a willpower.
That's pretty reasonable at this point.
Yeah.
Sans to mention, I did too, considering I rolled my full dice pool as well. Sorry about that.
You dodged.
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 Karina's just gonna ask, do you yield?
You know what? Karina's bleeding.
Spends glamour.
Raven's bloody.
Oh God!
I'm unfamiliar with your birthright, Torna, so you're gonna have to guide me through it.
I basically spend glamour. They have to make a willpower roll based on what I say. And when Karina says, "Do you yield?" you just hear Rides. Are you yielding, really? Spends glamour.
God.
Does
Roll that
wound
willpower.
penalty doesn't apply to things like a willpower save, so I think you're good.
No. And it sounds so innocent as well, because like, are you really surrendering? And then spends glamour.
Oh shit! So I'm guessing it's yo, but fuck you, though.
Basically, what happens when somebody fails this, they just become frenzied. They're like, "Rah!" And start running.
Alrighty, now Karina has to knock her out.
That's basically what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, now Karina has to knock her out because Raven's just like, oh, no, shit, no, I'm not surrendering. I do not yield. This eye, you are going down and not me. And she'll grab probably a bottle or something from the table and smash it.
Oh wait, is she escalating this into lethal?
Yes, she is escalating this into lethal.
On the bright side, if she's desperate enough to hit you, she might not dodge. Shrug.
Right.
Okay, so we'll just. Does that loop back up to my action?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
because she dodged your
So
last one.
at this point, if I'm not mistaken, oh shit, I forgot. Raven is now brandishing a broken bottle that can deal lethal damage to Karina now, yeah?
Yeah. If it helps, she has a shit dice pool to try and use it, though.
That's cool. Now that Raven's escalated it, Karina's not going to bother holding back. Karina's going to grab glasses and she's just going to throw it at Raven.
Okay, sorry, what was that?
She's going to pick up a glass and just throw it at Raven. It's probably going to deal damage, probably cut if it shatters, but she's not trying to kill at this point. At this point, she's like, I'm done.
This is amazing.
Okay, so thrown weapons not have any kind of like difficulty reduction for being up close. However, I have a really fun merit called Crack Shot.
Oh, God. Okay.
So we'll see how this goes, like Div 5. What do we want to say that the damage of a glass is? Do we just want to say it's strength plus 1 bashing?
I mean, I would assume it would be like strength plus 1 bashing because it's going to break on, well, I mean, it's probably going to break on impact.
Depending on how hard she throws it. We'll see how
Yeah.
she throws it. If she even hits. Oh my god, yeah, she gonna hit.
Oh Jesus.
Tim, holy
Just
shit.
stick the bash in there, buddy.
Yep, I'm really glad it's just bashing.
Whew.
Watch this damage roll be crap. Oh no, it's not. That is 5 bashing.
Okay.
It's like a fucking freight train.
Yeah, no, don't let Karina get far away.
Jesus, it's a pretty good soak roll.
Raven, so,
Damn.
like,
So-
okay.
I think it's
On how many?
just enough to knock her out, but just barely.
Like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
on the button.
Like there's a moment where it looks like she's standing on her like she's still standing on her feet, and it looks like she might lunge at Karina, and then she just kind of falls forward onto the floor.
Okay. Here's the point where it gets bad. I want to remind everyone that Karina has a surname related to anger. So anger may or may not be a defining emotion for her. Karina is now just, like, after Raven goes down, she starts saying some shit in Norwegian. Pacing. She is fucking seething with just fucking rage right now.
Is she like going for Raven after she's dropped? Or is
she is going to basically like flip Raven over, because I'm assuming she fell on her back. Karina is flipping her over on her stomach.
I will say, if nothing else, like if she drops and Karina looks ready to go at her, even though she's already on the ground, Bambi will finally dart out from behind Rides. Because her self-preservation instinct is apparently shit. But she will, like, when Karina like goes to reach for her again when she's already on the ground, she like bolts out between them like, please don't. She's already down.
Yeah,
she has attempted to assassinate a baron. I don't give a damn what she is.
That wasn't an assassination attempt, Karina. That was a bar fight.
She held a broken bottle, intending to inflict harm, lethal harm upon me. I don't know what else you would call that.
That's not an assassination. It's just a very bad fight.
Yeah.
I'll show her a very bad fucking fight.
You already did. You've already won.
Her skin is still there. Her bones are still there. I have shown her nothing.
You've already shown her that you're the better. What more do you need to show?
She thought she could beat you in a fight because her house was the strongest. You proved her wrong. You don't need to take it any further than that. Not today.
You even did it with barely a scratch on you.
Karina wipes off the blood that's definitely all over her, and probably her fractured nose. Like,
I mean, let's be fair. A busted nose compared to the shit that she faces on a battlefield is like patty cake. So Bambi's banking on that being the case. Like, she's got her hands up in a very appeasing fashion.
Right's nowhere near as placated as Bambi. He's just like, look at you. You kicked her arse, Karina. You kicked the shit out of her.
Karina just breathes in and breathes out. She has to do this for about 30 seconds. Because it stands to mention, like, Karina being actually angry isn't something that happens a lot. There's probably a reason for that. After the 30 seconds is over, her eyes open, and she says, "You're right.
Nods. Punches her shoulder.
Anyway.
Nobody does. You're the big badass she. Grins savagely, like punching on the shoulder. Like, he'll turn to the bar. Isn't that right, lads? They'll go, yeah! Do you know what I mean?
Karina just shrugs and says, we should probably clean her up and get her checked for any signs of internal damage.
I got it. Take her back to the caravan. Take care of her. Me and the boys will. It's no problem at all. Hospitality and all that.
Yeah, Bambi admittedly flicks him a kind of surprised look at the idea of taking her back to the caravan. But she doesn't say anything in protest.
He'll lean down and whisper Bambi's ear. It's a good bit away. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to want to speak to her anyway. I want to know why she felt the need to start this fight in the first place.
Drinking makes for hot heads?
It's kind of a shrug. She will, once Karina has showed signs of kind of calming down and not looking like she's going to jump on them, we'll finally crouch down and kind of begin like checking Raven over, making sure, she got the fuck punched out of her. But we'll kind of check her over very gingerly, very carefully, and kind of when she's realized, there's no lasting damage there, we'll kind of carefully begin to prop her up against one of the seats there. I imagine there's like a booth side to the table, and start very, very gingerly, just trying to coax her awake.
Karina will actually massage her scalp because, ow, that fucking hurt a lot. She's never experienced hair pulling. She's experienced arrows in the face. Those are the worst, but this is a close second. Ow.
I imagine Raven would slowly come around.
Yep. She's still going to be injured because she hasn't been healed. She's still going to feel real fucked up. Her face hurts. It hurts bad.
Yeah, her face hurts a lot. She's bloody. Oh, fuck.
And yeah, she will wake up to like Bambi face right there.
And Rides leaning over.
Hello
Hello there.
Oh, she's waking up.
Oh, I see it.
She'll shake her head and instantly regret shaking her head.
Oh,
Everything hurts.
She like, there's very delicate hands reaching out and like just kind of trying to coax her to lean her head back against the seat. Like, don't you?
Yeah.
We should get her somewhere that's not here. So you can do your boobly boo.
Yeah. Okay.
Mom, come on, Raven. Oh, it just hefts her up. We'll take it to the caravan.
Okay. Wait a minute. What?
It's a caravan. It's a nice home. It's periwinkle blue. Don't judge me.
Oh, okay.
Looks over at Karina. You all right?
Oh, yes, I am fine. Raven, why did you start the fight with me? That was interesting.
It was very interesting.
She'll sputter a little bit and just, Fiona, we never back down from a challenge. I didn't want to hurt you. And then you suggested surrendering, and I don't know.
Crane will look a little puzzled at that. At this point, like, beef is starting to any beef that could have been had is starting to simmer down into worry. Like, what the fuck?
You did get the strongest drink they had.
She like points over at that horrifying concoction still sitting half drunk on the bar.
In Patrick's cauldron. Stout, ale, and port all together. Does that expression the gift where he just leans his head? It's a potent mix.
Maybe this one can't hold its liquor as well as I thought it could.
Blink.
And they fights like she could, though.
I mean, I think she did okay.
Absolutely.
We should probably go before we attract more attention than we have already.
Oh, yeah, no.
I imagine Rides wasn't the only one who got, like, there was someone who's got that shaky camera footage of these two bitches going at it in a strip club.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, you see Rides, like, shouting, Steve! Delay! Delay, Steve! Do you know what I mean? He's kicking open the door, like, half carrying Raven, essentially.
Meanwhile, Wakanda had been chill as fuck the whole time, like, my bitch got this.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, Karina didn't even, that's why, yeah, no, because people will know Karina didn't even command Wakanda to attack.
And yeah, Bambi will follow very, very close on Rides' heel because they need to get back to wherever he parked the caravan when they came out here and get her inside where she can do wibbly wobbly shit.
Yeah, Raven just got her eyes closed and she's just I don't even want to say, like, she's not even really holding on to Red. She's just like letting him carry her because everything hurts.
You look over her shoulder at Bambi. I'll let her stay over there tonight. Sure, after the healing and all that, she'll be wrecked. So
Yeah. It's just a little nod.
Really though, as they're kind of walking out, is there some issue that I've missed?
All right.
Do something to offend you?
And actually, out of character, let me ask: aren't they given to acts of passion and impulse?
yeah.
Yes,
Like the flow.
Yeah.
incredibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Karina has let the beef isn't super real right now. Okay, no, there's a little bit of beef over that broken bottle.
little bit of
A lot
beef.
anger about that. That was the point where she had to get calmed down.
I mean, Fiona are given to
Oh,
impulse.
that's incredibly quiet.
It's incredibly what?
You were super quiet when you said that.
She just very, very quietly, like, leaning in, is like, that Fiona are given to impulse. She may have taken insult where you didn't mean to give any. Frank will do that.
Do we still have quarrel over this insult, whatever it was?
She like glances over at Raven, who's like barely there, getting just toted along by rides.
Well,
Doubt it.
you didn't kill me, and I did give you that bloody nose, so I don't have any problem with you. No.
Excellent. Because I would like to recruit you into my household once you have been properly recovered.
Oh shit! All right. And, like she'll hold a hand out to Karina like she's going to give a salute, and then just, no. Ow.
It is fine. You must recover first. I need more people.
Yep, there's hurried little clip clops. Like, eh. I assume he parked the caravan nearby. You can always roll it back over to where it normally stays.
Pretty much.
And yeah,
Pretty much
she'll do her usual bunk, and let's see, it's what, 8 in the Autumn World diff, right?
Are you casting a cantrip right now?
Yes. Once they get back to the caravan and get inside, she's almost immediately going to pluck the flower out of her hair.
All right. So your difficulty, unless you have any kind of art affinities, things like that, your base diff is going to be 8.
Yep, I know her bunks give her a -3.
Okay.
Just make sure.
What is the Satyr affinity realm? Is it Fae?
I think so.
It would depend on what she's casting it on. Is she casting it on herself to basically?
She's casting it on Raven. She's doing Spring 3.
Yeah.
I had
Spring
to
3's
look open
wonky.
earlier.
So we'll just go with that for right now then.
Yeah, I don't think I get anything crazy for it. So let me remember. I forgot the second line. And yeah, basically, like, and I don't know, like, Karina can follow along even, but as he's settling her up in the caravan, probably draping her, I imagine, out on the bed or on the couch.
Yeah, probably on the couch first.
Yeah. Bambi almost immediately, as he's setting her down, is reaching up and plucking a thistle flower that's been in her hair, plucks it out and kind of grinds the bulb of it in her fingertips so that the petals come free, and will carefully drape these in a circle, or, a very broken, but a bit of a circle about Raven, and, just very, very quietly, tenderly, because her head must be throbbing, is going, may your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. And 5, That's 3. It'll last a while. And yeah, basically starting at this point every turn, so every 3 seconds, 6 seconds or something, you're gaining back a point of health.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
So it just kind of starts ticking back. It's a heal over time. And I will check. I need to put this in my fucking blue booking. Check the chart to see how long it lasts. Ooh.
There you go.
But yeah, it does kick off, and it will last. It will certainly last long enough to tick off all the damage.
And like you can see that she starts to perk up a little bit at first, and she opens her eyes and she blinks a few times, and she kind of sits up, looks at you. Thank you, Lady Pepper.
Oh, of course.
It seems I owe you a debt of gratitude.
She just kind of nods awkwardly, like, yeah, I guess, essentially.
For what it's worth, if you can do that, you don't really need to know how to fight. You just need to be with someone who's got your back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to, like, there's a pause and a blink and a snap of a glance of what rides. I need to set it on you again.
I can do it later.
Mm-hmm. Just don't let me
For now,
forget.
I won't. For now, let the young lady sleep. After all, she has my hospitality for doing so well. So, claps hands together.
Oh, thank you. And
It's no problem, my lady.
thank you, sir. And she will get comfy and snuggle in and, yeah, take a nap because holy crap, she got the fuck beaten out of her for the first time.
Karina just randomly pipes up, "Oh, that is why my breathing is strange." She literally just resets her nose.
For what it's worth, just being in proximity, you're going to heal a point of bashing automatically. If you reach out and Bambi will actually point out, if you reach out and touch her, it'll help you too. But you have to be touching to get more than just a bit.
Karina will say to Raven, "I am going to touch you to regain my health and fortitude." Is this okay?
Okay. She looks like, I don't know how that works, but I guess I did fuck you up. So
Karina just
she'll hold a
lays
hand
her-
up for Karina.
what was that last part? I'm sorry.
She'll hold a hand out for Karina.
Yeah, Karina grabs her hand and
And yeah, for every turn you're in contact with her, it's the same effect. You tick back a point of health every turn.
yep. And as she heals, she's gonna say, "I am so glad I reset my nose. That would have been very, very sad if I had to break it again."
Oh, that would have been messy.
Oh, well, I could have helped you with that, apparently.
Oh no, that was entirely you. You slammed my face directly into the table.
Yes, but if you needed it broken again, apparently I could do that.
Oh yes, this is also true.
I didn't think this one could.
What is the phrase that people use? It's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It is about the size of the fight in the dog. Yes, I know metaphors.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. If you don't have the fighting spirit, you're going to turn tail and run.
Your body may be different, but your soul is stayed the same.
Yes.
Right, just puts his arm around Bambi and whispers, "See, I told you the fighting brings people closer together."
He gets the side eye. So solid.
He
So
looks smug
solid.
as fuck. He's like, "I did all this. Ooh, Tito, Tito."
She's just looking at him like this is your fault. Like she doesn't know why, but this is his fault, and it's
It's
just
the
such side eye.
smuggest grin. He's like, it's just written on his face. It's just he looks at Bambi. He's like, "Oh yeah, I did this." Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we moving the caravan? I imagine you
We'll
don't
move
want to
it.
leave it here in town.
Now we'll be driving off in a bit. I'm just enjoying myself, getting a drink and calming down after all the excitement, Bambi. Can I not do that?
Eyebrows kind of pop a little bit, like really. But she'll let him go get his drink, and let's be fair, when he grabs whatever he's grabbing out of his little fridge, she'll probably climb into his lap.
So, who's staying in the caravan tonight then? I know it's me, probably Bambi, and Raven. Are you staying, Karina?
Looks at Wakanda, looks back, and Wakanda.
Ah, sure. Shrug. Don't mind.
You are not to do anything uncouth, Wakanda. Otherwise, I will shave you. Salt mines. You don't need to understand. Cat, you don't need animal kin.
Right, stands up. Wonderful. Downs his drink, steps outside. We'll make it a foursome then. As he's walking into the car to drive away.
It's like, but what? But
the caravan starts moving then because it's attached to a car.
he like gets out of the back, gets into the car, and she's just like, oh. Takes his fucking drink.
Actually, Karina's gonna actually look to Bambi and she's gonna say something. She's gonna say, "Thank you for calming me down."
Oh, of course. I'm not very good for fighting, but I seem to be good at this.
Yes, when I get to that point, it is. I have to find ways to pull back.
In fair turn, thank you for not punching me while you were very, very angry and I was standing between you and what you wanted.
I need to work on controlling that.
I'd say that was a strong start.
Yes, though. I can't rely on you to bring me back when I hit that precipice. Not to say that you are unreliable. I need to rely on myself.
Oh, of course. If there's anything I can do to help, I don't mind.
Shalad, say thank you.
And again, they're chimerical, but the little doe ears perk. Like, no. And are we getting to about that point?
I think so. I think that's a good point.
I think this is a good point, yeah.
Well, then I will say for effect, because I think it's hilarious. Because Rides and Bambi are who they are. Yeah, I'm sorry, but at least 2 out of 3 she now know that when Bambi's real excited, she bleeds.
Aww.
I don't know if awe is the appropriate term considering the context, but it's funny. Oh, God. And I suppose with that, we'll pull this amazing scene to a close. Thank you, players, for playing. That was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And thank you, any watchers, for watching. I hope you appreciate how ridiculous this shit is. And we'll see you next time in Darkness in Dublin, the Changeling venue.